Hello guys, today we are going to see about command design pattern. This command design pattern is a behavioral design pattern. Why I am saying this is a behavioral design pattern is it deals with the problem, it solves a problem that is related to behavior of the program. So basically, design types are of three types. We can categorize the design patterns to three types like creational, behavioral, and structural. So this comes under behavioral design pattern. Okay. So this command design pattern is a behavioral design pattern. So before we moving into command design pattern, we will see what is the problem this will solve. Okay. So consider a scenario like we are having an action and that need to be invoked. Okay. And we are having different type of invoking method. So like invoking method 1, 2, 3. So in future, if you want to add a new invoking method or remove existing invoking method, we should be able to do. Okay. So this is the problem that is going to solve in command design pattern. Okay. So actually this is not a problem. So this is a scenario. Okay. So we are having an action and we are having some many different types of invoking methods. Okay. So in future we should be able to add or remove the existing, or we should be able to add new invoking method, and we should be able to remove the existing new invoking method. So for this is a scenario, and we need to write a program such that the invoking method, as I stated, we should be able to add new or remove existing. Okay. So this is a scenario, and we need to write a code for this. So if we are given this scenario, so we can think of with an approach that will solve this scenario. Okay. So we don't need to think a new scenario like how we can code it. This is the exact scenario that command design pattern going to implement. So we don't need to reinvent the wheel. So we have proverb like we don't need to reinvent the wheel. We don't need to think how we can approach with this problem. So we have already having a design pattern command. So if we follow this command design pattern, we will be able to achieve this. Okay. So this is the problem. Okay. So we have an action, and so what is the problem it is going to solve? So we are having an action to be performed, but it should be able to invoke in many different ways, and we should be able to add or remove new or existing invoking method in future. Okay. So this is the exact scenario we are going to uh, solve handle sorry handle we are going to handle. So if you follow this command design pattern, you should be able to do this. So I'm going to tell you about where in real application where this scenario can be seen. So consider notepad plus plus. Okay. So after we open a file and we are writing something, we are typing something, and if you want to save the file, what we will do, we will press the keyboard shortcut Control S, so it can save the file. And another option is for the same save action, we can have another option, like we can go to the file menu and there we will have different open, close, save, savers like that. So that save option is also another option to save. So by clicking going to file menu and clicking the save option, so this is another invoking method we have. So here if you see, we are having save action, but it can be invoked using keyboard shortcut Control S and file option, go to file option, and we can choose click the save option. So this is another invoking method. So in future, if we are if Notepad++ is providing another feature, like we can Also customize our shortcuts, like we can add new shortcut for the same existing save. That means I can remove controllers and I can add whatever applicable for me, whichever is easier for me, like control O I can add for save. So here we are having like a scenario like whatever I have stated before, like save is an action. Already we are having some different invoking method. Now I am removing controllers and I am adding new control O. So this is a real scenario, okay, where we can implement this command design pattern. Okay, so this is example scenario one. So we are having notepad file, and we can save using pressing controllers, and we can go to file option and click save. And currently we are only having two, but in future if we are having another method we should be able to do it. So or we can they are introducing new feature like custom shortcuts like that, so we can control O also can be added as another option for saving the file. So we are having different invoking method but same action set. So this is one scenario, and I'm going to provide another scenario. So consider taking an online course. So how I can purchase? So I can, while purchasing, I can provide the coupon code manually. I can enter the discount 50 like that. I can provide the coupon code. I can avail the purchase the course with 50% offer. Another way is I can call the customer center, customer care for that site. Like I am taking for Udemy means I can call customer center, customer call or customer care, or I can mail customer care and I can get the exclusive offer for my account alone. So there also in background they will do something and they will make the course 50% less than the original price, and that is another way for purchasing course with 50% off. So another way is I am approaching one senior guy in a multinational company. So they are having tie up with Udemy, so they will have special discount. So he will buy with 50% and he will give the course for me with 50% off. So while I log into my account, I will get a notification like you have a gift. So if you open that, with I can purchase this course with only 50% as it is gifted. So if you see, I am the action is purchasing, no, not purchasing. It's making the course 50% less than the original. Okay, the course price 50% less than the original, but it can be done by different ways, like applying coupon code or gifting or making a call to customer care. So these are different ways. So I am giving another like this is the second scenario. Okay, so these are examples where we can use this command design pattern. So this is the real-time scenario where I can use this command pattern, like command design pattern. Okay, so now by using the example we can clearly see what is the problem. So here problem is one action but different invokers, and should have an option to add or add new invoker in future, as well as remove existing invoker. So if we add new invoker or remove existing invoker, the existing functionality of code should not be affected. Okay, so this is the thing we need to have, we need to make in have it in mind. So by having this implementing this command design pattern, we can able to solve. So now I am going to provide you an like code example now. So how we can implement this? So we are having an action. So action can be so I have already written a code for you. So I'm going to show you the code now. So I have done the code example for Notepad. That example. So save. We are having different actions and invoking methods for different file action, right? So that I am going to show you now. So this I have created a class like file options. It is having different methods: save, undo, redo. So like this. So these are the actions, and we can call the action with different commands. So at the end, all the commands should call the same save or same undo or same redo. Okay. So I am going to create an interface for the command. So in the, if you see the members, it is having an execute method, which is a virtual, and it is pure virtual function. So I have written C++ code. So it is pure virtual function and virtual destructor, and I am creating controllers save. So I am, this is classes for controllers. It is implemented from I file command. So inside execute function, I am calling this save, and I am having menu option save. Inside the execute, I am calling save. So why I am defining this execute is, this is pure virtual function. So as you already C++, we need to mandatorily implement this pure virtual function in the class. And we are having, you see, this is for undo. So control Z undo. I am created a class for this is one command. So here also I am having execute, which is calling undo. Similarly, menu option undo. Similarly, redo. I am having for keyboard shortcut and menu option. So finally, it is called redo. Okay. And if you see the main function, I will explain you this class later. So in the main function, if you see, I have created a object for controllers, and using this controllers, we can call directly execute, and we can I have created save click object, and we can directly call execute, and undo click I have created, and we can directly call execute. But I have created another class file commands processor. So this is responsible for calling the execute function. Instead of main program calling the execute, I have further decoupled. So one more thing I have forgot to say is, so the problem statement, if you see, we are having action and invoker or separate, we are separating those things. So in future we should be able to easily add or remove the new invoker without any issue in the code. So what I am doing is I am decoupling the action and invoker in the program. Okay. So I am making the code, the action and invoker loosely coupled. So basically I am decoupling the action and invoker. Okay. So for doing that, I have created this interface command, and I am creating each class command like controllers, menu option, save, all are one command responsible for doing one particular action, undo, redo, or save. So yeah, in main function itself, I can directly call execute, but I have created another file commands processor, and here I am creating a process function. There I am calling the execute, and I am getting all the command as I command, I file command interface pointer, and I am calling the execute. So all these controllers, save click, undo click, all are part of this I file command only. That's why I have getting this as I file command. Okay. So this is about command. So this is for further decoupling the program. Okay. So I am going to run this in online compiler, and I will show you the output now. So if you see file save successfully, and file undo success, like this I am getting. So this is the action, save, undo, redo. If you see the main program, controllers is on invoker, save click is invoker. Both file at finally, but save only is getting called. And finally I am calling undo. Okay. So this is about command design pattern, and this command design pattern we are encapsulating each command as an object. So that we need to keep in mind. So this is about command design button. Thank you guys.